interrupted the event and outright shoved Javant on stage. Yes, you heard that right. Floyd himself just made this fight even more personal.
Yeah, do it. Do it.
Do it.
How are you? Good to see you.
Big bro, big bro.
We already knew this fight was heating up, but no one saw this coming. The energy was already intense as Javant and Lamont locked eyes, ready for war. Then, out of nowhere, Floyd pulled up, stepped between them, and everything exploded. Why did Floyd do it? Was this a calculated move, or just pure emotions boiling over? And what does this mean for Javant's mindset just hours before fight night? Let's break it down. First off, this wasn't just any regular weigh-in. Javant Davis and Lamont Roach were already bringing the fire. Both fighters made weight successfully, but you could feel the tension in the air.
Yeah. Thank all day, baby. Thank all day. Easy work. Easy work. My money won't move. Baby. Alright guys, follow now. Right in the front right here. Get in the front right there. Easy work, Tank. Come on, down here, please. Right here. Shoulder in your face. Back in the camera in the back. Go in the back of mine. They don't even believe themselves.
Roach stepped on the scale first, looking cool, calm, and collected, clocking in at the lightweight limit. Then, Tank stepped up, ripped, confident, and looking like he's ready to take Roach's head off.
My whole family's from DC. My whole family, like my entire family.
Don't bring them. Don't bring them.
For what?
Don't bring them. I'm telling you,
they
don't
gonna
bring
celebrate with me. You hear
Don't
me?
bring them.
It's gonna be a party on your floor.
I'm gonna let y'all know something. His father was up here shaking on the what's the name? He was shaking on the
Pops.
On my kids, he was shaking on this thing. On my kids, he was shaking.
Don't
Never.
say, bro.
That's cap. What I'm about to say?
How you gonna say it's cap? And
It gotta be.
You gonna say it's cap? I'm watching them.
Gotta be. Hey,
Somebody lying.
Good.
Hey.
Yeah, somebody lying.
Hey.
Somebody lying.
hey. I'm
Okay,
glad my
Tank,
name is somebody.
But the moment they stepped off the scales and went face to face, things got wild. Locked in a deadly stare down, neither man blinked as they talked their smack. You could literally see Tank's jaw clenching, Roach smirking, and security inching closer, because everyone knew something was about to pop off.
His ass for
Can't
y'all
do
talking.
shit. Wait,
For
I don't
real.
give a fuck.
So I better be quiet.
I don't give a fuck if y'all was
All that
quiet,
ski mask
if
and
y'all
all
was
that.
loud.
We got the
y'all
whole
was
hood
fucking
over there,
talking
Tank.
Like twisted up. I don't give a fuck about
Y'all
none
can
of that.
do whatever
I don't
y'all
care about
want.
none of
My
that.
mother, he
I don't
can't
care
stop
about no
nothing
hood,
over
no
here.
none of that.
Not at all.
I'm telling you, I'm gonna f him up.
Not at all. Never. Nothing's
But y'all
gonna get
under
f***ed
y'all
up over here.
face up.
What do I look like getting f***ed up?
Okay. Okay. Okay.
That shit ain't never gonna stop
telling
nothing over here.
And he gonna pay for it. I guarantee
I can't.
he pay for it.
I don't-
guarantee he
I
pay
can't.
for it. I guarantee it. I
Calm
guarantee
down.
it.
Calm down, brother.
Come to the fight. Come to the fight.
They probably gonna
Come
get
to
you
the fight.
fucked up.
Come to the fight.
Look, fool. Hey, fool. This me and you, fool.
Come to the fight.
This me and you, fool.
Tank.
This me and you, fool.
Yeah.
Don't worry about them. They might get you. They gonna trick you out your spot.
Get like it.
They gonna trick you out your spot, fool. Don't worry about them.
Come on, stop. Y'all know
like
what's going
that.
on. Y'all know
like
how
that.
I'm coming. Y'all know how I'm coming. So stop it. Y'all gonna make it hard for him. That's what y'all gonna do. Y'all gonna make it hard for him.
And that's when Floyd, out of nowhere, decided to step in. If there's one thing about Floyd Mayweather, it's that he knows how to stir the pot. Just as things were heating up between Javant Davis and Lamont Roach at the weigh-in, Floyd made his move.
And I promise you, you better lead them home. You better lead the females home. On my mother, you better lead the females home and the kids. On my mother.
Yeah,
Now watch this.
They gonna
now
be there.
watch.
They gonna be
now
there.
watch. Now watch.
What's different from 10 minutes ago when you said that?
You know how when they told you say how like I supposed to fought Lomachenko, right? And like how he said like he was retired and things like that. I feel as though like we've been in it so long that we are getting tired of it. Like we've been beating our body up so long, but it be like situations like just now, like when he talking that spark the plug again.
Yeah, that's what
Is that
all
it takes for you? Is that all it
that's all
takes?
it
Just
takes,
a little comment?
Nah, but that's what I want though. I don't want you to fight me like you saying you're going out.
It always go like this. It always go like this.
Nah, what I'm saying, you just said you feel like you going out.
They go to sleep.
I don't want you to feel like you going out.
As soon as he got between them, Floyd started hyping up Roach, making it clear that people were underestimating him. Y'all acting like this fight is already decided, but let me tell you something, Lamont Roach is not here to play around. This kid is hungry, and he's got the skills to shock the world.
Just overall being something that he's not been in the ring with. I'm the total package, and honestly, sometimes I think he doubt himself. But I'm a competitor, and I feel like I'm the best. So I'm a show up.
When he talks about you not bringing your family, what goes through your mind when you hear him say that?
I ain't worried about it.
Roach stood there nodding, looking confident, while Tank just stared Floyd down, clearly annoyed. But Floyd didn't stop there. He turned to Tank and said, "Was Floyd just trying to get under Tank's skin?" Probably. But the way he was talking made it sound like he truly believed Roach had a real shot at pulling off the upset. He even threw in.
Another thing I want to touch on is the Floyd situation. You know, Floyd is Floyd. That's like I say, Tank is Tank, man. But at the end of the day, you know, the man is chasing greatness. And you should be supporting that. And I always tell you that. You should be supporting that, you know. It's a rocky road that we said what's going on. Just pay attention, man. The story is going to reveal itself. You know, but again, that's how you burn bridges. Somebody said this is the true colors of a person that's coming out, man. They can't stand it, you know. Calm is I don't like using that word calm, you know, but our Lord knows. He knows. He knows. He knows.
Tank, on the other hand, wasn't having any of it. He stepped forward like he was ready to say something, but security made sure things didn't escalate. Still, the tension was real. At this point, the question is, was Floyd just trying to mess with Tank, or does he truly believe Roach is that much of a threat? Either way, the mind games are in full effect heading into fight night.
When I say certain things, they say, oh, he's hating. There's no different from when I talked about the thing with Gervonta, for instance. When I said that I need all fighters. I said I need all the young fighters that's making money in the sport of boxing. What I need you guys to do is do this. Brother, it's Chrome Heart, Gucci, Louis, Mercedes. We need to take our money and invest in real estate so that we can live that same great life when our careers are over. So I guess that he took it as, I guess he's the only one that wears Chrome Heart. He's the only one that wears Gucci. He's the only one that wears Louis Vuitton. He's the only one that drives a Mercedes. And last time I checked, we got fighters all around the world that wear top flight clothes that make good money.
At this point, it's clear Floyd Mayweather and Gervonta Davis are never going to see eye to eye again. What started as a legendary mentor-protege relationship has now turned into one of the pettiest feuds in boxing. And the craziest part? This has been years in the making.
Oh my goodness. Floyd, you proud of Tank, Floyd? Proud of Tank, Floyd?
Are you with Floyd? What with his progress?
Proud of
Tank's
Floyd?
progress,
Floyd.
Remember, Floyd was the one who discovered Tank. He saw the raw talent, the knockout power, and the potential to be a superstar. Mayweather took Tank under his wing, signed him to Mayweather Promotions, and started molding him into the next big thing. At first, everything seemed perfect. Tank was winning fights, headlining main events, and even being called the next Floyd Mayweather by some. But then, the cracks started to show.
Set you off that you was like, I gotta do that.
A lot of people don't know that what Floyd do. He said.
So you feel like it was a sub, like he was subbing you, like, oh, like
he was going at me. He was going at me, and I knew for sure he was going at me. That's why I went at him. There's no reason for me to go at Floyd.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Cause it's weird. I feel like y'all got, I would say love, hate, but it's been like the last interview you showed them love. This week it was whatever. But is that sometimes like, you know, is it just like big bro, little bro seeing things different, or what is it to you?
No, Floyd don't never. He felt as though I'm at that point where as though I passed him. And I'm doing it at a young age. Wait, like when Floyd was 29. You'll see, bro.
Yeah.
That deal that I'm talking about?
Yeah. Oh, that's a part of the
deal. He don't know about that yet. But that's bigger than his deal.
Damn. Wow.
And I'm just releasing
it's
it.
Exclusive. That's exclusive. Bigger than Floyd deal?
Yeah.
Tank, no cap, nigga. That's a lot of bread.
You'll see. It's gonna come out.
For one, Tank didn't like feeling controlled. Floyd is a perfectionist, and when he backs a fighter, he wants things done his way. Whether it's fight selections, media appearances, or training routines, he calls the shots. But Tank wasn't having it. He started pushing back, and that's when things got messy.
Someone told Frank that I was running at 5 o'clock, 7 o'clock in the morning, Friday. He told Frank that. He was giving Frank tips and stuff like that. But I knew for sure that wasn't going to be enough to beat me. It's cool. It's all right. You know? I don't really think too much of it. He's not gonna hurt me. You know what I mean? So it's good to be with him than be cool with him, because he can do some crazy stuff. He'll put you in bad situations.
There were little jabs here and there, Tank calling out Floyd for talking too much, Floyd throwing shade at Tank's decision-making. But the real split happened when Tank officially left Mayweather Promotions in 2022. That was the moment he made it clear he didn't need Floyd anymore. Floyd, on the other hand, wasn't about to let that slide. Since then, he's been showing love to some of Tank's potential rivals, giving Ryan Garcia tips before their fight, advising Frank Martin before Tank fought him, and now fully backing Lamont Roach. At this point, this beef isn't just about business anymore, it's personal. Floyd wants to prove that Tank isn't as unstoppable as he thinks, and Tank is determined to show he never needed Floyd in the first place.
What dirt? What's the name of it?
I'm not sure you got your people. Y'all all stepping, huh?
Bring that, man.
Nigga, where Derek at? I don't know.
He don't like
Frank. What that mean?
I love Lemon. I don't like Floyd, motherfucker.
No, you don't. EJ do the trash talk, make you miss Bob.
Let's be real, Gervonta Davis is that guy right now. Sitting at the top of the lightweight division, undefeated, with highlight reel knockouts in some of the biggest fights in the game. No matter how you feel about him, you can't deny that Tank is one of the most dangerous fighters in boxing today. His power? Ridiculous. His speed? Insane. His fight IQ? On another level. Pros and analysts break it down all the time, Tank isn't just some brawler with heavy hands. He sets traps, reads his opponents, and the moment he sees an opening, it's lights out. That's exactly why a lot of people think this fight against Lamont Roach will be easy work for him. Some pros have even straight up said that Tank took this fight knowing it was a guaranteed win.
Lamont and Tank have history. What can you tell us about their history and how that's going to play into the fight come fight night?
They got amateur history. They fought maybe 2 or 3 times. Tank being the winner. They sparred a few times. Tank got the best of the sparring. They just bigger and stronger now, you know? Older.
Now, it's some word out there that Lamont say, you know, he got some film that don't make Tank look too good. What could that, how could that affect, you know, the outcome on December 14th?
Shit, man. Tank, last 4 or 5 opponents all have film like about how they beat him up in spawn. If that's the case, that shit happen. But fight night, we all know the outcome.
I don't know Lamont Roach, but, you know, when you're looking at Shakur Stevenson, when you're looking at, you know, these other fighters that he should really be fighting, you know, he don't want to do them fights. He wants to retire.
Yeah.
So don't come and, but don't come and come at me.
Yeah.
And go, oh yeah, let's give it all, you know, very big bollocks and go, oh yeah, let's give him some stick and then make out like we want the fight. And then we send an offer over and then you fight for 15 million and yet you fight Lamont Roach. Don't do all that. Do you know what I mean?
It was a real offer. That was true then.
It was a real offer. We offered, I said, listen, you keep talking my promoter's going to get back to you in 48 hours. 50 minutes. Initial offer sent over. You know, but was it Unquile didn't let him out to play? His boss didn't let him out. That's it. So he wants to talk about, 50 million. First offer. First offer.
There was room to negotiate.
Of course there was. But he's an idiot. I don't even know if he knows what negotiating means.
Look, no disrespect to Roach, he's got skills, he's putting in the work, and he's hungry. But when you put his resume next to Tank's, it's not even close.
I think Lamont Roach is a terrific fighter. He might be a little over his head with Gervonta Davis. Gervonta Davis is, I mean, to say the least, he's a beast. He really is. He's a tremendous fighter. He's a dedicated fighter when it comes to training and fighting and making sure that he's in optimal conditions when he steps inside that squared circle. It's going to be a tough night for Roach, but you can never count him out. You know, watching him fight up close and personal, he's sneaky good. Which means he can catch you at any time. He can land combinations sometimes at will, without you even knowing it. You know, he's that sneaky. So yeah, it's going to be very interesting. But, you know, obviously Gervonta Davis has the experience. He has the knowledge. He has that mean streak in him that will take you out with any punch.
Well, the history, you got to love it. What do you think about Tank versus obviously...
Oh, Roach?
Yeah, Roach.
Well, they've known each other for so long now. You know, they grew up nearby in DC, and I think overall, I think it's gonna be a good fight for as long as Tank wants it to be. Yeah.
You mean like he get him out of there?
I think he will. I think Roach. You know, they know each other very well. They know what type of styles they like to put on. I mean, they used to fight a lot in the amateurs, probably sparred too. So, you know, I think that it'll just go to show. But remember, everybody got to realize Lamont Roach is going up to 135. He's going up a weight class.
Right.
You know, and I think that's what makes me think that Tank should...
That's why this matchup has faced some criticism. Some believe Tank is just protecting his undefeated record instead of taking on bigger names like Shakur Stevenson or Devin Haney, the fights people really want to see. Instead, he's stepping into the ring with Roach, a talented fighter, sure, but nowhere near Tank's level.
The fact that Lamont Roach is as familiar with Tank Davis as he is, it goes beyond them fighting in the amateurs. They've spent time in camp together. He's been around Tank. He's seen Tank up close and personal, whether he's in the ring with them or not. That matters. When you know a guy's rhythm, when you know their speed, when you know what they're thinking, that changes everything, you know? Saying all this to say that because I know we got a lot of people. It don't matter. When he get hit, he going to sleep. Just wait for it. This might be a fight until he gets hit. And again, he's tasted that before. So if he gets hit and he doesn't go away, we got a fight on our hands, you know? I think it's a good fight. I think that there's better fights for Tank Davis, but this is a good fight for him.
Now, Roach might see this as disrespect. He might use it as motivation to shock the world. But let's be honest, most people don't think he has a chance. And that's exactly what makes this fight so interesting. If Roach pulls off the upset, it would be one of the biggest shocks in boxing history. But if Tank wins the way most expect him to, the pressure will be on him to take on the Real Killers next.
With you being a world champion now, how big of a fight is Davis versus Davis?
Shit, y'all tell me.
Big fight. Hey, Keyshawn, question. Do you feel like you put the 135-pound division on notice tonight?
I feel like they was already on notice, but now that I'm a world champion, they can't deny me now. You know what I'm saying? They already knew who I was before. I was 10-0, you know what I'm saying? They knew I could fight. They just want to see how good I am. And I'm going to continue to keep showing y'all how good I am, you know what I'm saying? Since the first round, I was comfortable in there. You seen it. Second, third, y'all just see me breaking them down. And eventually, I was going to knock him out, and it happened. So now that I'm a world champion, I'm just undeniable right now.
Did he hit you with anything at all? He's on the 135-pound division when you got a best friend that's a champion there, you got a stable mate that's coming up. How you maneuver through these waters? Who do you want to see next if it's not Tank?
Man, I want any big name. I want all the names that y'all know that are names. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't really care who it is. I feel like at this point, I made a big enough name for myself to get somebody in there that's recognizable. It's going to be a big fight. You know, people want to see the businessman fight at the end of the day. Like, my lead up to the fight is fun, bro. Like, I'm just a fun person. In the ring, I have fun, and it just translates to the crowd. You know what I'm saying? So anybody want to come fight me, come sign that contract.
If you've been following Gervonta Davis for a while, you already know he's been teasing an early retirement for years. And now, it's looking more real than ever. At the face-off, Tank dropped the bomb, he's hanging up the gloves in 2025. And if that's really the case, this fight against Lamont Roach might just be one of the last times we see him in the ring.
Are you retiring?
Are you losing the love?
What changed? What made you?
This is trash, garbage.
If you got the opportunity to sign a prospect for GTD, who will be?
I'm out of it.
Gervonta, something should have happened during this time because when I saw you at the Frank Martin press conference, it looked like you were like the talks about retirement was not even discussed at this moment, and now it's something you keep on repeating. Is it just because obviously what you've done through boxing since you were a kid and everything?
Fed up with the
Where's Calvin Ford? Is Calvin Ford or Leonard Edelby? Usually they're around to.
You think you might be gaining love for it though? You never know. Like you say you got to walk today.
Tank has always been different from other boxers. He's never been the type to chase legacy fights just for the sake of it. For him, boxing has always been about securing his future, making his money, and getting out while he's still on top. With an undefeated record, multiple world titles, and millions in the bank, he's already accomplished everything he set out to do. But the biggest reason for his early retirement? His family. Tank has made it clear, he wants to step away from the sport and focus on his kids. He doesn't want to be one of those fighters who sticks around too long, taking unnecessary punishment just to keep the lights on. He wants to retire while he's still healthy, still sharp, and still at the top of his game.
That's why I don't want boxing more. I want to do therapy, right? But I feel as though if I do therapy, it will lose the fire that I have inside me. I want everything out of me where so I don't never think about fighting again. I don't think about even getting angry, you know what I mean? Because I have two daughters. I'm wanting to be much softer, you know what I mean? Be more humble and things like that.
Boxing fans aren't buying it just yet. We've seen plenty of fighters announce their retirement, only to come back a year later for one more fight. But if Tank really is serious about leaving, then every fight from now on is a must-watch, because it could be the last time we ever see him step inside the ring. No matter how you feel about this matchup, one thing's for sure, this fight is going to be insane. Between Floyd hyping up Lamont Roach, Tank trying to prove he's still the king, and all the drama leading up to the weigh-in, this isn't just another fight, it's a full-on showdown. Who you got? Will Tank prove why he's the top dog, or will Roach pull off the upset of a lifetime? Drop your predictions in the comments and don't forget to like and subscribe for more boxing updates.